Well, for a spring game, to divide the team up, to have enough depth, there's a lot of, like to me, little understories because, we had a couple guys playing slightly, maybe helping each team out. We rotated the quarterbacks because we hadn't had any separation in through spring, but to be too deep at O-line or D-line or secondary at running back and have some quality players. I think, for example, DeWeese Wilson's had a great spring. And because of that, Cody Latimer's pick 11 because the other team says, well, it's one or the other. And I don't think that's a drop-off. I like DeWeese. So there were some picks, because when one team picked one team, another team got another. So our depth was a lot going through spring. We stayed healthy through spring. We lose Hubler and Cooper to minor foot gigs. That they'll be clear. I mean, Cooper was practicing this week. It's not full go. Next week, he'll be going. So he misses work, which you don't like, but you come out healthy. Murphy's close to getting back. So to come out spring and to come out today healthy was good. To get in some game situations, good. We'll learn from that. But then to have some fun because we had went 5 weeks. We spread it out. Before spring break, take a break. Easter break, take a break. They're lifting in between practices. So it's been a grind. And for them to have energy, enthusiasm, and to wrap it up with a lot of fun was good. So we've made some strides. Long way to go, but it was a nice conclusion. I think it's been a good spring. Yeah, but they all, and again, you go back to, though, you saw Isaiah Roundtree. And Ricky Jones didn't flash a little bit. He's been pretty good. So a little competition, too. And that's kind of nice. So, as you have that, it's happening at running back. It's happening with Cody. And when you have more competition, and that's where we're a few bodies short defensively to stay a little as fresh as you want and to increase the competition. And with some of those, hopefully those signees getting here, that'll really help. So, but Shane's been good. He's a dynamic player. He was second in the league receiving yards, and we don't think he's had a good year yet. So we'd like to really see it keep coming. So one of my favorite kids on our team. Loves to play.
What jumps off the page about the quarterbacks all three of them?
Well, it's a little, you're kind of at the tough deal because I think they've all been pretty good. It's our problem in how to keep developing them and how to stay in rhythm and all that deal. So protection got a little bit better on the one team early. A couple protection breaks down that ended at drive. The Cream team came out with a little bit more efficiency, a little bit more flow. The Crimson team didn't get credit to the other defense, the Cream defense, for making some sacks and getting them in some long yardages. But for the most part, one team had some struggle going. The other thing, we played today very vanilla on both sides. Some very static, standard blitzes, very base fronts, very base formations, very standard plays. Because we opened the season with game 1 and game 2, where we're the opening team. So trust me, this thing on BTN that everybody says it's good for Indiana, you don't want to show a lot to your opponent because they get a free scouting report. We will not see the Indiana State in the Navy spring game because I don't believe Navy's on TV. I don't think Indiana State is. So that being said, there's a little coyness in the cards that you played today. So we went out in a very static day, trying to just be generic so you can move some things. And again, the quarterbacks were dead, so if you got close to him, he was down. You take that quarterback run threat out, it really affects Trey. But enjoy, I like them all, and we'll see how we go through the summer. Love to see somebody separate. No one's been bad. We'll see how they separate as we go through the summer.
Can you talk about how Trey has come back from that injury?
I think good. Again, never had any issues as far as one workout from the very first winter workout being running, lifting, or any practicing. They didn't want him to get tackled and physically hit, but we don't tackle the quarterback in the spring. And so with that, he's gained weight. He was 183 when he got hurt. He got down to 167. He was 201 last week. So he's getting stronger. That'll help him both running and passing. And so he's in good accord. And he's got good competition because Seven has a lot of talent. Nate is a young guy. And Cam is a very crafty, good football. We have 3 quarterbacks, I think, that hopefully they've not proven they can win a lot. But I think we have 3 quarterbacks we can win with. We'll see if we can do that when the fall comes.
With the full spring underneath here, Val, what strides did the defense take and what more do you want to see out of that group over the summer?
I'd like to see, so again, it's not fair for how we practice with depth. So I'd like to see their stamina and ability to get off the field, get off blocks, get stops. I'd like to see us, just have a little bit maybe more quote unquote the word swagger as a defensive unit. I think our offense has a lot more confidence. I think defensively, when they make a play on you, okay, they're going to make a play. There's a lot of grass, a lot of field. There's a lot of players, and that happens. We'll come back and get the next play, get them off schedule, hold them to a field goal, get them to a punt. And so I'd like to see us respond better defensively. And again, we'll do a tremendous study of spring, evaluating what we've done, who we're doing it with. We'll make some ads this summer, and we gotta have a great preseason with the defense.